trending in the wrong direction. O'Neal, fake, cutter, Claxton spin, short, follows for two. He is a master on the inside on those stickbacks.
And that's where, when you see the improvement of his game, his confidence, his understanding of the spacing and awareness around there. You know, when you're a young player coming to this league, especially if you're a 7-footer athletic, you've never played with people that can block you, contest you, any of that as you see the little floater go in. I remember assistant coach Tiago Splitter here with the Brooklyn Nets. I asked him, what's the biggest difference between Europe? He said guards can block your shots in the NBA. They don't do that in Europe. So to see Claxton improve his awareness and his finishing around the hoop, even for a player of his size, has been so impressive here. Catches the ball, goes away from the defense. Even though he didn't make it, just that awareness around there, it's been so much improved from when he first showed up.
Nets turned it over for the 10th time tonight. 5 turnovers for OKC. Brooklyn up by 2. A blast by Dort. Follow. Giddy can't get it. Bodies fly, and Sumner's got it. Sumner waits for his teammates. Irving, hard cut. Open look. Joe Harris. Money.
That is beautiful basketball. 50-50 ball grabbed by
number 4 on Sumner.
And then Kyrie, look, one hard pass, rotation. Defense can't even rotate quick enough. Joe Harris feed set. That's a layup for Joe.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander last season in Brooklyn had 33 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. That free throw puts him at 12 points on the night. Sumner foul trouble in the first half. And now Josh Vaughn's going to make a change with Yuta Watanabe, first net off the bench here in the third, replacing Sumner. So that's the versatility where Kyrie will shift over to the primary point guard. O'Neal will handle the ball some as well. SGA is the only member of the Thunder to attempt a free throw tonight, and he's 4 out of 4. Claxton, fake. Those long strides, he's fouled on his way to the rim.
That's amazing. 4 free throws. If you're this OKC team, and only one by your guy, SGA, who's one of the leading scorers in this league. I think what they're doing is right. Their approach, their attack. I think the Nets have done a good job of not fouling, and part of the reason why you don't have to foul is because that man at the free throw line right there.
Upgrade your Nets apparel with the latest Off-Made and Brooklyn Nets collaborative 10-year capsule. Rep the Nets the Brooklyn way with new hats, crew necks, jackets, all from Off-Made fashion label. Shop the collection right now in-store at Brooklyn Fanatics, located at 185 Flatbush Avenue and at netstore.com. 1 out of 2 for Claxton with his new free throw routine. Giddy trying to go all the way. Williams the cutter, and he rims in. So that's good, solid, alert, early offense.
It's impressive. But again, Giddy is one of those players. He's one of those players that when he has the ball, his teammates move around him because they know he's looking to pass.
Lob, Claxton snares it and slams. Nick Claxton is patrolling the inside. Crossover Williams, stripped the ball by Irving. Last touch by Brooklyn with 17 to shoot.
Yeah, and the whole time he's looking for Claxton. He's looking for him. Because if that weak side defense comes over, he has to skip past to Joe. If he throws it into Claxton and he doesn't like what he has, then he has it off to Joe. So a lot of times those eyes are just to trigger the defense and see what the defense is going to give you.
Turnover by Josh Giddey. The highly skilled Aussie has put up 12 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Nets are up by 4. Claxton outside, hands to Irving. And a foul out front. Offensive foul on Claxton. So that is number 2 on the Nets big. And it's turnover number 11. They get Williams involved early. Giddy back in. Lou Dort. Drive around Harris. They collide, and he's fouled.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. Lou Dort knew he had no chance of making the layup. He got past the first line of defense, and watch him just throw his body into the defender. He's just throwing it in there and just, and sometimes that's what you do. You put the defense in a bad spot. It's not even about a quality attempt. It's just about putting your body on the line.
He's fearless in his approach, and that's what got him to this point. 5-year, $87.5 million deal. I've heard Lance Stevenson comparisons. You buy that at all?
No. I think he's a lockdown defender, especially in a one-on-one situation. Lance, I think, was a better offensive player. Ball handler. Now, Lance had a little pizzazz, but if you take away the pizzazz, Lance was a very, very skilled player, can shoot, would get triple doubles, all of that thing. I think he is a two-way guard, defend and knock down some shots if left open.
He almost has a football mentality out there. Watanabe misses from the corner. That's been his spot. And the Nets lead by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to shake off O'Neal. Missed it. Claxton. Strong board. Under 8 minutes to go in the third. Kyrie's got that look. And he misses off the heel. Rebound guided over to Harris. He fires off the rim. It's Giddey with the rebound. Oklahoma City is just 2 of 8 in the third quarter. They're 38% from the field overall, yet they trail by only 3. Giddey is off the mark. Battle for it. Claxton and Giddey. Pat Frere gets in between them. Whistle had been blown. They were playing through the whistle.
Claxton got himself in a little bit of a spot there because he thought he got fouled and he just kind of stopped playing, or he did get fouled and he just kind of stays there like this. You can't do that because if you hear a whistle, then you stop. If you don't hear a whistle, then that puts you in a bad spot. Giddey sees that he's a little banged up, goes over there and gets the jump ball.
So the tie-up will send Claxton and Giddey to do the honors on the jump. Pat Frere will toss it up. 7:35 to go in the third. Claxton. And Giddey tried to rotate over.
You're not allowed to do that, Josh.
So the Nets will take over. Josh Giddey. You can't start running.
Run and try and steal the tap.
Yeah, I mean, it's smart play, except it's illegal.
Well, then it's not smart.
Okay, I take it.
Okay, all right.
Harris. Joe E3. The Nets have their largest lead, 6. Giddey trying. Claxton creates space and scores with the offhand.
And Giddey looks over at the OKC bench and tells him that he's too small.
Irving out front, bounces. Claxton! On the Flax attack. 12 points, 10 rebounds. Giddey all the way. Contact. Giddey goes down, and a chance at a three-point play. The Nets wanted a fend-off on Giddey.
You can see it. Here's Joe, just the rotation. You're not even close if you're Lou Dort. Once that man gets that ball fired up. And then Claxton, look at that. That is impressive to avoid the defense and make the layup. And here, what a screen by SGA.